must take the A train.
On February 19th, 1945, the United States started its invasion of Iwo Jima. Iwo Jima, which means Sulphur Island, was strategically important as an airbase for fighter escorts supporting long-range bombing missions against mainland Japan. Iwo Jima was targeted by Americans as part of the Allies' island-hopping strategy, in which they would invade an island, establish a military base there, and then launch an attack on another island. As such, Iwo Jima was considered a stepping stone for the invasion of mainland Japan.
And distinguished members of the Congress.
The general of the U.S. at the time was General Douglas MacArthur. They started off by landing on an island and then made an army base there to attack the motherland. This is considered island hopping. This can easily be compared to the game of chess. The U.S. takes out all the pawns, such as the islands, then take out the queen, the main piece to the army, until they get to the king, also known as the motherland. After they do this, they bomb all of Japan.
With the good news from all fronts singing on all radios.
The Marines and medics of the Battle of Iwo Jima had a secret code to identify each other. That code was Talua Bankhead. I don't know what it means, but that's what it was. With the Marines being first to invade, they had many soldiers wounded, with around 25,000, but much fewer dead over the whole battle, with that number being just under 7,000 casualties. The fighting lasted for 5 weeks, starting February 19th, 1945, to March 26, 1945.
United States artillerymen roll out ammunition for the huge disappearing guns.
There were many weapons and explosives used in the World War II. The one that caused the most damage as a gun was a machine gun. This weapon did the most damage because of the way it was used. This weapon is fully loaded, probably the fastest gun made at the time. The most common weapon found in the war was the Lee Enfield. The Lee Enfield rifle is one of the most widely used bolt-action military rifles in the world.
The Battle of Iwo Jima was marked as one of the bloodiest battles that the Marine Corps has ever gone through. Around 70,000 American soldiers and 22,000 Japanese soldiers took part in the battle, resulting in a 92,000-man battle. The Battle of Iwo Jima was Japan's first battle in their homeland. Around 18,844 Japanese soldiers died by either during the battles or by suicide, with 216 being captured by American soldiers.
Brother, give me that only time, brother, that only time, why don't you give me that only time?
Today, Iwo Jima is back in control of the Japanese. The United States returned the island in 1968, and it currently has no inhabitants. But it does have a self-defense base, just in case there's another battle for Iwo Jima.
And also, did you know there's 201 days and 77 years between the start of the Battle of Iwo Jima and when Queen Elizabeth died? Thanks for learning about the battle with us. Bye-bye.